Today I will be answering questions concerning the COVID vaccine. The second wave of COVID-19 in India has been devastating, and the government is opening vaccination for individuals above 18 years starting from 1st May, that is tomorrow. I know a whole lot of questions would be running through your mind, so I thought of addressing your concerns. Before I start answering questions, I would like to urge each and everyone, please go and vaccinate yourself and your family members. But don't be in a rush and avoid crowds. It would not be worthwhile if you contract the virus there. Wear a double mask and maintain social distance when you go for vaccination. Also, if you are in a nuclear setup with kids, I would recommend that you and your spouse get vaccinated one after the other and not together, so that if there is any mild side effects of the vaccine, it can be taken care by one of you. Benefits of widespread vaccination are proven. If you look at Israel, the government has lifted the outdoor mask mandate. Of course, we can't compare it to India as our population is much larger, but mass vaccination will surely help. Let's look at some of the common questions that arise. The most important thing to do is stay calm before the vaccination. Sleep well the night before. Studies suggest that with the COVID vaccine, when people are more stressed and anxious, it may take a little longer to develop antibodies. So, it's best to stay calm. Also, be positive and train your mind to believe that the vaccine will work for you, and truly it will work. Your gut health will determine your vaccine response. So, make sure to flood your gut with healthy bacteria, probiotics and fiber-rich prebiotics. This can boost the antibody response. Zinc is known to increase the vaccine responsiveness. So either take it in the form of a supplement starting 2 weeks prior to vaccination or through food sources like pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, almonds, walnuts, lentils, chickpeas. Though Covishield and Covaxin have a different efficacy rate, it doesn't mean that one reduces the risk and the other does not. Efficacy tells us about the risk reduction. So, people who get vaccinated with Covishield or Covaxin develop a lower risk of getting COVID-19 compared to those who are not vaccinated. Vaccines are alike on what matters the most, that is, preventing hospitalization and deaths. Whether it is Covishield or Covaxin, it is important to get vaccinated. The vaccine contains either weakened or inactivated form of the virus, which is injected in the body. So the body mimics an immune response and builds antibodies against COVID-19. So basically the vaccine tells your immune system to turn on and be ready, so that if you see that disease, it's already seen it before and built a defense system. It is not possible that the vaccine gives the disease. Getting the COVID-19 vaccine will prevent you from getting COVID-19 or reduce the severity and the risk of serious hospitalization. You getting vaccinated will help to add to the number of people in the community who are protected from getting COVID-19, making it harder for the disease to spread, contributing to herd immunity. Also, the more number of people get vaccinated, lesser the chances of the virus spreading and mutating, that is, changing its form and becoming resistant to vaccines. Like all other vaccines, it may cause sore arm. Some people get low-grade temperature. If there is more reaction, it shows that your immune system is working well. But those who do not have any symptoms, it no way means that your immune system is not working. You should feel better within 2 days. No, the painkillers may actually diminish your immune response. Studies show that these medicines lower the production of antibodies, which blocks the virus from infecting the cells. It is recommended to take the vaccine but advised to wait for 2 to 3 months before taking it, because when you get COVID infection, your inflammatory markers are up and it takes this much time for it to settle. Vaccine studies have shown that people who have COVID-19 were further protected by the vaccine. No, COVID infection is not because of the vaccination. It is likely that you are already carrying the virus and vaccination takes time to build immunity. If you had COVID after the first dose of vaccination, you may want to take the second dose after 28 days of the first dose or a little longer. Ideally, the gap between the first and the second dose should be 28 days. If there is more time interval, the effectiveness of the vaccine is higher. It will not minimize your risk. It will actually increase the risk of getting the disease later on. The reason for the second dose is actually to enhance your immune system, so it's better not to miss it. Some amount of antibodies will develop after the first dose, but it will take about 2 weeks after the second dose of the COVID vaccine to reach an adequate immune response. Any virus keeps mutating, keeps changing. Until now, vaccines have not been less effective, but the faster we stop the transmission and get vaccinated, the less likely is the virus going to be mutating. You can check with your doctor if you are allergic to any ingredient of the COVID-19 vaccine. Also, you must inform the nurse who administers the vaccine so that she can monitor you for a longer time. According to the data, the chance of getting COVID after vaccination is 0.04%. You still need to wear a mask and maintain social distance till most of the people are vaccinated. I hope I have answered most questions that arise fear in your mind. If anything is unanswered, you can drop in a mail to me. Let's all get vaccinated, reduce the transmission, reduce the mutation and build herd immunity. This is the only way to move forward and save lives. If you found this video helpful, do subscribe to my channel. Make sure you do it now so that you don't miss out on my future videos.